We can often think that you can communicate with anyone, and technically you can. You can stand there, open your mouth, say a few words, and you have communicated with them. However, when you are dealing with dishonest, closed-minded, insincere people, you cannot have honest, open-minded, sincere communication. They're not interested. It doesn't matter how you change the tone of voice. It doesn't matter what particular day or what particular mood you choose to approach them about something, in the hopes that they are willing to communicate with you. When you're dealing with a narcissistic individual, they are incredibly self-entitled and they believe everything's about them. They don't think they need to answer to you. Therefore, it's incredibly difficult communicating with these people because they're only interested in having everything their own way. And if they perceive things to not be going their way, or you to be getting one over on them, they're going to go all out to play the victim, or to twist the story, or to accuse you of being the awkward, the selfish and the stubborn one. When you finally stand up to a narcissistic individual is when they become oh so offended at how you're treating them. They really don't like it. When it comes to communicating with a narcissist, it's incredibly challenging because they simply lack the empathy to care about you. They lack the ability to understand or be aware of where you're coming from. They're not interested in acknowledging your thoughts, your feelings or opinions if they don't align with theirs, or if they can't use them against you. So they will happily set the environment and provoke jealousy within you. And when you go to communicate with them about how you are feeling, they will use your feelings against you to make themselves feel better. Someone's jealous of me. They are incredibly exploitative by nature. Narcissistic individuals are exploitative people, which leads them to be some of the most manipulative people you could ever come across. They are highly skilled at leveraging emotional manipulation, such as guilt tripping, and they are highly skilled at gaslighting a conversation to work in their favour, to go their way, to use any sort of conversation to their advantage so that they get their needs met out of the conversation. They believe they are special. They are arrogant enough to believe that they are always right. Therefore, they tend to lack that self-awareness. They don't take responsibility for their behaviour. They look to shift the blame onto somebody else. So no matter how you try to approach them, no matter what evidence you have, it will be your fault. It will be someone else's fault. How dare you go through my things? Well, if you'd have paid me more attention, or just two of the many lines you will hear from a narcissist, including things such as, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you were perfect, as they go all out to twist it onto you and to make you feel bad. They crave that excessive admiration and attention from those around them. They require their needs being met. Therefore, it's very difficult for them to truly listen and engage in a conversation that isn't about themselves, that isn't about them getting what they want. And they are manipulative, so they're highly skilled at provoking a reaction from you that works in their best interest, that serves their reality. So if they believe that you've called them out on something they think they're entitled to do, they get offended by this. They go all out to wind you up and push every single button they can within you. So it builds up that resentment within you, so that then you potentially lash out at them and they can act all innocent and accuse you of the one who's had a bad day, when you're just frustrated because you can't just communicate with them because they're unwilling to communicate with you. They're willing to criticize you and show that contempt toward you and stonewall you, anything but have open, honest and sincere communication with you. Narcissistic individuals have that sense of entitlement. Therefore, they've got a complete disregard for other people's needs and feelings. They're only interested in their own. They're only interested in getting their needs met. And narcissistic individuals also lack the accountability. Therefore, they're going to go all out to avoid taking any forms of responsibility. Instead, they're going to deflect the blame. They're going to find a scapegoat to take the fall for all their negative behaviour. They're going to make you feel like you're the one that's the problem. You're the one that's in the wrong. They're going to lead you to feel like you're going crazy, and then they will go all out to accuse you of being crazy. So every time you go to have any form of open, honest and sincere communication with a narcissistic individual, you end up walking away feeling worse than when you started the conversation. And that's a big sign that these are the kinds of people you do not want to be having conversations with. You want to be recognizing them for who they are, the behaviors that they display, recognizing that you can't change them. You have to accept them for who they are as a person and safely step away for your own sanity, because they will take your sanity and your reality away from you if they are given the opportunity to do so, because they simply lack the empathy to care about you. They're just looking to get their needs met by you. And any form of compassion or kindness, they just use that against you to exploit you all the more, to make you feel guilty, to make you feel bad. So you daren't walk away from them, because when you walk away from them, they paint you out to be the uncaring one. So you question yourself and not their behaviour. Narcissistic individuals have a way of twisting anything they can to work to their advantage. And the only safe way to deal with them is don't deal with them. And don't worry about what other people think. Other people are going through stuff that you know nothing about. And if they're more invested in your life than their own, they've got their own issues that they need to work through. With good intentions, there's no wrong way or right way to live your life. There's only your own. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. Those links will be in the video description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.